Jamie was the smartest kid in his whole school. The way he managed and controlled his own behavior is worth discussing. Keeping aside how early exposure to mature content is harming the teenage brain, interesting thing is we don't get to see his perspective till the third episode, which was dedicated solely to understand his psychology. When he gets caught, his way of acting is super innocent. And another noticing thing is when he says without any filter, he stumbles a lot. But when he knows what he has to say, he is more confident at times, and his body language becomes aggressive. Lawyer Ball helped him a lot with the no comment move. He uses it whenever he thinks he can ruin his testimony. Jamie was sick of bullying with the incel stuff. Doesn't like when he gets dominated, but happily does the same with Bryony. Dr. Bryony completely understands his psychology and his mental health. Also, whether he was trying to act like not knowing consequences of his actions. Jamie asking her in the concluding moment in that episode that do you like me? But do you was longer than normal, indicating does she even of all like her? In his mind, no one likes him. The same thing he was bullied for not being able to attract girls. Interview gives so much about him with his expressions and actings of all actors are peak. In the show, also the one shots they executed are extraordinary. He likes his dad a lot because he does not judge him, and he would support him till the end, which Eddie does unconditionally. He gets angry when he fails. Brian was blaming his dad for his behavior, and he stands and shouts to remove all his frustrations. The main point of the whole show, how a younger brain can fool and be harmful if not handled properly. Moving to his father, Eddie Miller, who runs Miller Plumbing Services. What a dad, dude. He was amazing, soft, expressive, and the way he supported Jamie till the very end. When Jamie tells him he was guilty, his arc gets major changes. Starting with early morning officials arresting his son, he was shocked, also adding Jamie constantly saying he didn't do anything, he felt they did a mistake. Till he sees the video, Eddie had a habit of rubbing his face whenever he gets anxious, whereas Jamie starts rubbing his hair from behind and chewing his fingers. In that moment, he's saying, "What have you done?" and Jamie replying, "It wasn't me. I have not done anything." At least puts a hope in Eddie's mind, either he may be sick or still his son didn't did it, and hugs him right there, both crying in vain, which concludes in episode 4, which for general audience may seem a bit low because episode 3 goes peak. Because it was an intense conversation, but episode 4 is deeper. You just have to think through different perspectives. It showed the life whole family was living after that incident, and his dad, mom, and sister still had hopes that Jamie will be free, as he was lying to their faces that he was innocent. Eddie tried his best to adjust his life surrounding this, but as society never lets him forget things, it breaks him mentally. More in the mall convo with the guy working there. He took out his anger on cycling boys that don't take me for a twat. I can protect my family and need no one. Concluding to long heart-to-heart talk with his wife, both couple remembers all Jimmy's childhood moments and gets emotional, even discussing whether they made him this way. Actually, what true is, every human gets capable of thinking and makes decisions consciously or subconsciously, and they have to face its consequences, no matter what happens. That's the reason there are juvenile laws which are different from laws made for adults. Jamie did what he wanted to, but blaming his parent ain't right cause nor he got any trouble because of them. He was bullied, yes, but he himself asked Katie when she was at her lowest according to him due to her pics getting leaked. But rejection affected him so much that according to him, a girl this mentally low in her life rejected him. So who's gonna say yes to him now? He stalked and confronted her whether she even liked him a bit, which she would have denied, and then he did what he did. We saw the same incident happen in ending of episode 3, and if the guard wasn't there or he would have something, he would have 100% hit Brownie. She also gets emotional but still doesn't answer whether she likes him, making him ready for the real world where no one will lie to make you feel better. Instead, people will lie to make you feel down. Jamie tries to say at many places that she has to say in a certain way to make him feel better, but that doesn't happen. Following months, finally he accepts he was guilty, revealing to only his father. But he gets to know that the call was on speaker that made him feel bad again. D.I. Luke and D.S. Misha. Ashley and Faye does a great job playing them. These characters can have their own season solving cases like Mindhunters. Relationship of Luke with his son was also heartwarming to see, as a father from older generation is trying his best to learn all the new Gen Z traits, which also helps him to know how Jamie was bullied through emojis which he felt were compliments but turned out to be completely opposite. whereas his son was also getting bullied but his ignorance capabilities were much higher. D.S. Misha also had her things of hating education with the scent of school. She had her own reasons to hate the schooling. Manda. Jamie's mom was mother who thought her son was innocent till the end. Because neither she had seen the evidence video nor she believed what others were saying. Any mother wouldn't believe her child could do something like that. But when Jamie confesses, she also accepted it, being torn inside mentally, but also helped Eddie in going through the tough times. These two lovely parents also kept Jamie's room same, not even changing the bed sheets from the night he was arrested. And Paddy cries with Jamie steady that how they both loved him so much that one shot was worth watching multiple times. Concluding with Lisa, she also tries her best to help their parents cause she would never seen them so down. And also, whole chapter also affected her social status in school, but she was dealing it with and moving on in her life. This was best in terms of writing, acting, cinematically, sound is creepy and could give shivers. Dialogues were written and acted so marvelously, I'm never forgetting this project. Thank you for watching and don't forget to tell me your views and perspectives in the comment section.